Are you really just gonna follow me around, huh? Is that what we're doing this morning? You just following me around and stuff, huh? You a little crazy? I need to figure out how to get these side skirts off, if you would call these side skirts. So I would imagine, yep, there's screws underneath. So we need to pull those screws out, and then there's also screws. Is there any right here? Nope. But there is some inside of the door jamb. Pull those screws out, and that should get this piece off. I don't know what's holding this one on. I do see that there's a nut right there. Everything else is probably behind the door panel, I'd imagine. Oh, there's another nut there. So I'm gonna pull those two nuts off and see how much give it has. But more than likely, I'm gonna have to get in behind this door panel. There's probably more back there. I have no idea what it is that's holding this section, because there's no screw here. There's no screw going into the back. There was a screw on the bottom. I mean, do I have to completely tear the interior apart to get to the back side? Because that would be ridiculous, bro. That would be ridiculous. Well, I better look something up before I break it. So yes, there is a screw on the inside. Supposedly you can get to it without taking the seat out, but there are screws here that would have been behind this logo, but the logo is missing, and mine only had one screw in it. The other one, I think, probably got pulled out whenever the fender got bent. But there's those screws behind the logo. There's the ones going across the bottom, the ones going across the inside of the door jamb. Now this rear section, I guess there is a screw back inside of here that, I don't know, it said something about you can go through the speaker. I'm gonna try to get to it, and then I'll let you guys know what it is I find, man. Dude, I really don't want to tear apart interior right now. I wonder if you can get there through here. So far, I got this speaker cover off. It's the same as that one. Now I'm gonna take the speaker out. Supposedly, you take the speaker out, and you can reach down there with a small enough screwdriver and get that screw out of the back without having to, like, take all of this apart. Can I say that I will never be able to sit in the back seat of this car, ever. That is most definitely not a screw. That feels like a 10. There's like a stud that's sticking in. You guys see my arm? Yeah, my arm is buried down in there. There's like a stud sticking in that's got a nut on it, and it feels like it's about a 10 mil. If it's not a, I don't know, I'm gonna grab a 10 and see if that works. God dang it. Stop trying to kill me. God. Dude, this freaking seatbelt, my God. All right, I got a 10 mil on a little hand ratchet. Make sure it's on loosened. Going in. Hand ratchet's gonna be too big. Dude, what am I doing? I have a ratcheting freaking 10 mil wrench. I have a ratcheting swiveling wrench, to be exact. So the 10, is that going on there? Doesn't it suck whenever you can't see what it is you're doing? The 10 feels like it's too small. But lucky for me, I brought an 11 with me. Let's see what it does. Ooh, 11 fits. That's weird. So it's probably a 7/16. It's probably what it is, but okay. I need to go get the ratcheting wrench because can't do shit with sockets. Oh my God, bro, this seatbelt. I'm gonna cut it out. Oh, swiveling ratcheter. That should work, hopefully. God dang it, the seatbelt's wrapped around my leg. My shoe is falling off. And I have a 6x9 dangling from speaker wire, smacking me in the knee. My arm is completely covered in fiberglass because this has like insulation in it. In other words, I'm having a lovely time. Yay, it's turning. Yay. Why has it gotta be so damn long, bro? Oh, it's one of those speed nuts. All right, let's see if this thing will come off now. Dude, this seat belt, bro. Oh, I think it's a mission accomplished. Come out. Come out. What in the world? There we go. Shoo! I don't think this has ever been off since 1990. Everybody's just spray painted the damn thing. Ooh, shiny paint back there, bro. That's sick. Now, I need to get the piece off the door. I need to get the piece off the rear bumper. And I need to get the piece off the front bumper. If I haven't told you yet, all of this stuff is also going to be going red, but I want to paint it the correct way with it off the car. Dude, this piece is the same way. It's got screws coming in from the inside that hold it on. I mean, I appreciate it. You know they ain't gonna fall off, but God, man, you gotta take them off. Good Lord. All right, so I was wondering why these interior plastics were cracked like this. I thought maybe they were brittle from, you know, the sun or whatever. But no, I figured out why. Because whenever you pull here, it applies pressure right where the cracks are at. So yeah, somebody has been in here and just ripping these plastics on the back and just cracking and just destroying them basically. But I did end up finding where that stud comes in. It's down there, and it's another one of these 11s. So I'm gonna pop that off, and then this guy should come out. There is actually two of them. This one in the front is broken, so it's broken off the back of there, so we'll have to fix that. So they have this set up to where they want you to remove the bumper before removing this, because it's got a little tab that sticks into the bumper, obviously. But I got it out of there, luckily without breaking anything else. There's that broken one. I'm gonna try to get that off so we can glue it on there or something. Oh, this side on the other hand is a lot easier to get to. So there's one right there, and then the other. Neither one of these ones are actually broken, which is nice. This one just had the one cover on it that pops off easily, because this is where the factory jack and stuff would have been kept if it was still in here. Anyhow, so now yeah, those two 11s, and then there's screws on the bottom. Get this one off. Oh, nice. Somebody already took all those screws out for me. Thank you, whoever you are. All right, so the other side was missing. I'd imagine this is on here with double stick tape. I'd imagine. If anybody can find some of these for me, or if you have some, I wouldn't hate it if you sent them to the P.O. box. Hook a brother up, man. I haven't even tried to look for them yet, but I don't know, I can imagine they're probably going to be hard to find. Then again, they might just have them on Amazon for all I know. But if I'm being honest, if I absolutely had to, I could just make a piece that shape out of aluminum, put vinyl on it and stuff myself, and just stick it in there. I mean, I wouldn't hate that, but I would rather there be something rather than it look like this, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, there's a couple of screws behind it. No, there's not. The screws are missing. Bro, Bro, can you believe somebody put that on there? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's broken. So somebody taped this on here without even putting the screws in it. Wow. Whatever. So, the only thing we got left are the Phillips head screws that are in the door jamb. And this thing is off of here. Dang, last time I seen an ice cream truck drive by, it's all lotte, man. No ice cream trucks. Alright, well, I got as much done as I was capable of getting done. So I need to pull the other door panel off. The goal here is I need to obviously get the mirrors off because I want to spray those separate. And I'm trying to get these damn pieces off of there. But Braven just called me and the guy is ready to meet up for those tires that we were talking about earlier. So I'm gonna hit the road and we're gonna go grab those really quick because he's at work and he can't do it. And this guy has been just really hard to get a hold of, like to meet up with, you know what I'm saying? So let's go grab him. Sit, 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 shake, sit, shake, sit, sit, shake. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. Alright, it's a brand new day, and before we end this video off, I would really like to be to a certain point of disassembly, man. Step number 1, disassembly. So, I want this bumper off, and we still got to get this door panel off. I did a lot of learning with that door panel over there. Yeah, they're a little bit of a pain in the ass, but if you know how to get them off, they're not too bad. I got to get the door panels off so that I'm capable of accessing the screws on the back for the mirrors. This mirror is actually broken, but there is an extra mirror back there that is going to replace that one, but we still got to get it off. And my main goal is to get this secondary piece to the side skirt that actually attaches to the door. I need to get those off for sure. Ain't that right, baby? You gonna help me or what? You gonna help me? You know, can you just get it, since you're so good at chewing on stuff? Dude, you got chicken on your head last night. That's from going underneath the grill, dude. She won't sit still long enough. She got little yellow spots on the top of her head. You guys, sit, 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 shake, 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 sit, sit, shake. Good job, baby. Good job. Nose 5. Nose 5. Hey, nose 5. Nose 5. Nose 5. Boom. Nice. Alright, door panel is out of our damn way. Now, for that mirror, there's two 11s back here. And yeah, I have to figure out how to undo this contraption. You know, it has all these little wires for adjusting your mirror. Back in the day before little electric motors, you know. Because this is going to have to pull it through the door. But there's two 11s holding that on. And then I found down here, I think there's either 2 or 3 of those studs. There's one right there. I know you guys probably ain't gonna be able to see it. But yeah, there's here 2 or 3 of them going across, and then there's 13s over here. So there's a 13 right there, and then there's a 13 right here. And once we get all of those out, we'll be able to get this stupid little freaking piece of trim out the door. Hey, 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 why you up in my face, bro? Why you up in my face? Can't ever be on the ground around puppers. He comes up like, hey, yo, give me love, give me love, give me love. Look at me, I'm fluffy, give me love. I got chicken blood on my head. But one difference, all the little locking nuts on the rest of all this stuff have been number 11s. And these ones are actually number 10s. So it's the 2 13s on the ends, and the ones that are in the center of the door that we had to actually remove the door panel to get to, those are 10s, not 11s. Getting this damn bumper off. I guess there's probably like 30 freaking screws that hold this thing. I don't know, man. I was watching a video on it, and there's a bunch of bolts back here. It actually bolts the bumper to the fenders. We're gonna have obviously some kind of clip down here. So I thought that this was basically like a lip, like it was separate, but I think it's one piece. I don't know. Now it looks like it moves separately. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. But yeah, I need to get the bumper off, and if this is a separate piece, I need to get it off as well. I don't know if I have to remove the headlights in order to get the bumper off, but we are fixing to find out. Alrighty. Well, those aren't too bad to reach. See, you can see the bolts right there. I don't know how many there are. It looks like 3. Are those through bolts? It feels like it's like attached to the bumper, so I don't have to get like a wrench. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to get a wrench back there to hold it. I think I could just take the nut off, and I don't have to worry about it spinning, hopefully. This side's actually got the wheel liner, so I have to get that out of the way. All right, there was 3 10s, so there's studs on the bumper, 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3 that you gotta take the 3 10mm nuts off of, and then this like lip portion going onto the fender. I don't know if this is supposed to fall out, but it fell out. This actually goes through the lip portion into the fender, and then there was another 3 10mm nuts on the back. So a total of 6 10mm right here, taking up this little L shape right here to hold all this. But it looks like it's pretty well loose. I gotta get the other side, and then there's probably gonna be some stuff under here. Oh, it looks like a lot of stuff is already taken out. Lovely, very nice. Saves me work. Makes me more work later when I have to find hardware to replace all the missing stuff. And yeah, this is definitely bent too far down, I think. I saw somebody mention in the comments that these things will overheat whenever this flap gets bent. So I think this is supposed to be sitting at more of an angle, so it scoops air under and forces it into the radiator. And this thing is just about pointing back. That could be part of the problem. it turns out that actually is 2 pieces, man. That's good. It's gonna make it a lot easier to prep and paint that damn thing. This thing looks ridiculous without it, good lord. Now the rear bumper, I really do not think that's 2 pieces. It can't be. Cause I was looking at this and it is, yeah, this ain't 2 pieces. That's all 1 piece. Hear that, or they bonded this thing together. Yeah, no, that's definitely all 1 piece. All right. Now, I really don't know what else is holding this thing on. Well, I know the headlight. I think I gotta take all the headlight bracket and everything off. Looking at it, I'm pretty sure that's all gotta go with it. Oh yeah, look right here. Well, I'm just gonna look around. Try to take out anything. Looks like it's still holding this sumbitch on there. Yeah, I think this thing is freaking ready there, boy. I took that one 10mm bolt there, 10mm bolt there, and then the 2 10mm nuts over here. And this whole thing is sliding out. I just gotta get these headlights unplugged. 1, 2, 3, and come on, number 4. Come on, number 4. I think we're ready, dude. Fingers crossed. One more 10 all the way in that damn bottom corner. It was missing on this side, so I didn't realize it. Oh, fog lights. Shit! Oh, yeah, buddy! Good lord, that's ugly. Well, I must say, there absolutely never will be somebody driving around without a front bumper on their 3rd gen. Because that is definitely a ugly ass car without that front bumper on it. You can't even tell what the hell it is. Anyhow, my boy Jonathan's here, our yard guy. Dude, what? All right, so I hit him up and I let him know that my sprinklers out front, for one, were broken. Again, like whenever the kids run in the yard and get all crazy with the dogs, they always end up stepping on my sprinklers and breaking them. But that, and back here where we put this damn rock in, bro, it seemed like everywhere there was rock, it was growing weeds. So Jonathan came back here. God, I should have showed you guys it before. I had weeds growing all over the place, all against the storage, all the way around the booth, like all of this green area. Anyhow, he came back here with his weed eater on really low, so it's not kicking rocks at all the cars. And he knocked all the weeds down, sprayed and stuff. So anyhow, dude, this guy does really good work, man. I'm telling you, if you guys are local, if you guys are DBFam, and you need yard work done, I don't know why you haven't hit Jonathan up yet. I'll have his Instagram on the screen and in the description down below. Now he's going ahead and hitting the front yard while he's here. Why not? Get it all edged up. Hell freaking yeah. Sprinklers are all working again. So it was that one right there that was broken. He had to replace it. Yeah, it sucks when our sprinklers aren't working. I have to use this damn thing because that damn thing, it waters absolutely everything. Anyhow, moving on. I got most of the parts off that I want to get off. From here, the only other thing that I want to get off is this fender and the hood, of course, but I'm gonna hold off on that. We already have a lot of work, a lot of prep work I gotta do to this bumper and disassembly. Good lord, you disassemble it from the damn car, now you still gotta disassemble the bumper. So yeah, I gotta get all the lights off, fog lights, the grill, all that stuff's gotta come off. And then yeah, all this stuff has a lot of prep work, and I don't want the car sitting out here without a hood on it. You guys know how much this city would love that, but I just wanted to show you guys I've been keeping track of all my hardware, making sure to put it in Ziploc bags so that it'll make it a lot easier later whenever we go to put this thing together. Anyhow, one last thing that I would like to do before I put the wheels back on is try to get this fender as straight as I can. It is definitely crunched up. I mentioned this to you guys that this thing had a tire blowout at some point, but there is a bunch of shit back here. Look at all this. I need to vacuum that out. I need to vacuum this stuff up here out. I want to vacuum all this stuff out before I pressure wash it, because all this crap is just gonna go everywhere and turn to mud, bro. What else? Oh, the insides of the doors. Yeah, I need to vacuum the insides of the doors out. So since we have the door panels off, well, I'm also gonna throw this away, because this is all brittle and falling apart, so the plastic's just gonna get thrown away. You can replace this kind of stuff, this plastic. You can just get any kind of plastic from Home Depot. Hell, you can use trash bags if you want. If it's big enough, get it up here and cut it out. But, well, I guess a trash bag isn't really thick enough, but they sell plastic by the roll. Anyhow, I want to vacuum all of that. Do you see all that? Before I go pressure washing this, because I do want to spray it off now and get all this dirt buildup and everything that we have revealed. Start taking parts off, man. You start finding dirt all over the place. We also need to clean all this stuff. Sorry about that. Now you see why it is I use the GoPro for this kind of stuff. Yeah, I feel pretty confident I'm gonna be able to straighten this fender out, like well enough we're gonna be able to use it, because I mean the crinkled up damaged area is completely covered by that side skirt that comes right here. So that side skirt comes up to that line, but this right here was completely folded all the way back, so that stood out. If I can get it straight enough, you know, from this point up, then we'd be doing pretty good. And I got to get this body gap correct. But another thing I noticed is the body gap is wider at the top than it is at the bottom. I don't think that's only from the fender. I think it's also from this door. So the previous owner of this let me know that this door was like this whenever they got it. They got this car originally in like 2006 or something like this, something like that. So all that Bondo that was all caked up on there like that, that is back in like early 2000s. It has been like that ever since then. So I think this door has definitely had some problems in its life, you know what I mean? But it does sag, like it rubs back there. So whenever you shut the door, it actually lifts up. You can't tell as much now because that side skirt, a large portion of it was like right here, and all the scrape marks was on the side skirt right there. So that's the spot I'm talking about. The door's been just rubbing right there, just making that side skirt thinner and thinner. It could potentially help just to kind of lift up on the door. Oh, well, I mean, it's a little bit more even. I think the fender also needs to scoot back just a touch. I'll be able to get this. It's just this down here. I need to straighten this all out, but I need to take it off so that I can hammer it from the back side. You know what I'm saying? I got to go hard on this from the back. It's just hard to with it actually mounted on the Camaro. And like I said, I don't want to take the hood and everything off right now. And the fender actually runs underneath the hinges for the hood. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this for a later on project and just go ahead and ignore this for the time being. We'll have to come back to that. I did get it a lot straighter than what it was. This pinch point down here, this was completely, that bolt I just put back in, that was completely pointing up. So I had to hammer that, what the hell's on me? I had to hammer that down. Progress, man, progress. Well, we got that thing all disassembled. Got the parts all pressure washed off and cleaned up a little bit, you know? Of course, we gotta sand all this stuff and prep it, man. We'll be moving on and making more progress in the next video, but for this one, that's pretty much all I got time for. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace, and I'll see you on the next one. Are you ready to come out front? Are you ready to come out front? Let's go! I gotta prepare my damn house for rain. Rain and wind is such a stressful thing around this house. There's so many things that it affects, you know? See you tomorrow.